Well, guess what? I've got another driver tip for you. That tip that I gave you last week, there's just something I want to add to that just to make sure that we're both on the same page. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you what it is very shortly. Hey there, Tiff, the lady golf teacher, and welcome to today's tip. Before I get started, isn't this a glorious afternoon, hey? How grateful am I to be out here sharing some knowledge with you, sharing a tip with you, and you know, it's perfect weather conditions. So I just wanted to say that. Anyway, what I want to share with you today is really a follow-on from the tip that I gave you last week. Now, last week, the tip that I gave you, I was talking about keeping that right shoulder low when you're coming through, and I'll demonstrate here. So if I was to put the club up against my shoulders here, when I come through, I want to make sure that my right shoulder stays nice and low coming through the shot. Now, after I shot that video, I thought, oh, I've got to add something else to that, because I'm just a little bit concerned that, you know, because when I give out tips, I want to make sure that you're doing the right thing and you don't over-exaggerate what I'm sharing with you. So the thing that concerned me after I shot that video was basically, if I tell you to keep your right shoulder low coming through, so if we stand over the ball and we're doing it this way, the thing that was going to concern me was the fact that if I told you to do that and then you started taking your club back in your backswing, you might think that you have to dip down to hit your shot. And that was a real concern to me after I shot that video. I was like, oh, you know, I better make sure that I get this message across correctly to you, that it's not about dipping your body. It's not about, even though you want to keep your right shoulder low, it's not about dipping down, right? And I'll show you what I mean from this angle. So if I said, just what I was explaining here about dipping, what would happen is if you took your club back, your shoulders would basically go like that back and that through, right? Now, if you go back and you go, oh yeah, I've got to keep my right shoulder low, you might think that you've got to go down like that, okay? Now, if that happens, you're going to start digging up the ground and we're going to have all sorts of other problems, and you're going to say it doesn't work. Okay, it only works if you do it correctly, okay? So this is what I want you to think about when you're doing your swing. I'm going to show you from this angle this way first, and then I'll show you from the other angle from, you know, with regards to hitting the ball. But what I want you to make sure, think of your spine as nice and straight, okay? So we're going to take a tilt forward in that position that way, okay? You need to stick your butt out so your spine's not as straight, not rounded, okay? Nice and straight. Now, the thing that you want to feel is when we have this club in front of our shoulders, all you're doing is you're basically feeling like you're rotating around your spine. So what you're doing is you're going left shoulder low, right shoulder low, right? I'm not going up and I'm not coming back down again. You see what I mean? So if we were to do it this way, standing over the ball, this is how it'd look. It'd go left shoulder low, right shoulder low. But again, I'm not trying to come up and then come back down and hit the shot again. Okay? So I just wanted to make you aware of that. So when you're actually playing your shot, if you're to stand up and get set for the ball, the thing is you're only making sure that you're turning around your spine. Okay? So I'll just do a nice simple swing for you. Okay, just so that you know what I'm talking about. But basically you do your setup and then it's back and through, okay? Now all I've done was I've just turned back and through. I haven't allowed my body to dip down and around and all that sort of other mumbo jumbo stuff, right? So you want to make sure that you're only doing that and you're only doing that only, okay? If you've forgotten what I've just said, just wind the video back and go back to looking at that rotational piece, because it's going to make a big difference. So in saying that, I hope you got a lot of value out of today's tip. I'd love it if you could leave a comment down below, because you know I love getting comments and seeing how your progress is going. And if you've got questions, you know, leave them down below as well. And remember this, tee it high, let it fly. Have an absolutely awesome day, just like it is today, and hope to see you and talk to you soon. Bye bye.